those guys off gas. There you go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Zergling speed needs to be going. You can start your second queen and an overlord. Control the Zelnaga towers, and then take your other two lings, start poking up and down his ramp, figure out what he's up to.
More drones?
Yep. You're droning until your layer finishes.
Second queen?
Yes, second queen you should have started a while ago.
Okay, sorry.
You're okay. So when you have 25 energies, lay a creep tumor and march her down to your natural. Get guys back in gas, start your third gas, and again you're just going to do nothing but drone until your layer finishes. Now you always have the option of making 12, 15 speedlings and trying to mess with him. Now obviously you don't want to do that while he's up at the top of his ramp, but that option is always there. If you feel like he's overextending, if you feel like he's over making sentries and not making enough zealots, you always have the choice to throw down a bunch of Zerglings and just go punish him for it. Get 3 drones, good. Alright, you're getting ready to start your layer. Get injections going at both places. Transfer 5 drones from your main to your natural. Get your Roach Warrens started. Inject in your natural. Keep spreading your creep. Keep an eye on your Zerglings in his natural so that you know what's going on. You see lots of sentries, you see 2 zealots, so you're almost certain that he's getting ready to expand, especially with that forge going up. Overlords 2 at a time now.
Yeah.
You've got some extra energy on. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. Keep spreading your creep. Keep poking around with those Zerglings. Just always keeping track. Don't let them die to that. Because it's always important that you have a presence right outside his natural. That way, if he's just juking you out here, he's starting +1 and then 4 gating. You need to know about it. So you always need to have a couple units outside of his base so that if he goes to attack you, you're ready. And everything is looking great. Your layer's done. Where is your Roach Warren?
Whoops. You can go first.
Okay, that's okay. We're not going to freak out by that. We're just going to go ahead and take our third now and keep adding drones. Now, just to be safe, because roaches are what keeps us alive during this timing, we're going to make 1 spine crawler, and we're going to poke out on the map with those lings and just keep droning. We're going to turn our small macro advantage right now into a huge one because we're going to exploit this lack of Roach Warren and use that time to get tons more drones. When you make a little mistake like that, don't panic and say, "Oh shit, I have to make Zerglings." You just keep playing normal, keep macroing, keep doing what you would have done if you didn't have. Like if your game had been proceeding normally. Yep, that's a hallucination. So your Roach Warren's done, so you're starting Burrow and you're starting Roach Speed. And now you're gonna be making roaches. Set the rally points for your third, hotkey it. You can go ahead and start a queen for your third and your natural. And I want you to be more active with your Zerglings. Poke around with those Zerglings. I like that you're spreading out your overlords. You could still be doing a little bit better. At his third, drop creep with that overlord. And I would love for you to poke up into his base and just see what he's up to. Cool. And you kept that ling alive good. So you see he's got just a small force. He's just getting ready for his macro game. He's just establishing the macro game. So he's not doing anything right now.
Okay, Hydra then, or?
Not yet. Go ahead and transfer drones to your third. Take both the gases in your third and your second. Good. Keep making roaches. And you have so much money. Now you can start the Hydra in and go ahead and take a 4th just because you have so much money. 3 drones in each of your gases. Start gases in your third and start double Evo chambers. Keep spreading your creep. Keep up with your injections. Keep making lots and lots of roaches.
Can I just send an overlord in to have a look?
Sure, absolutely. Always. And I think that's a great idea right now. This is the perfect time for it. Keep up with your injections. Make sure that your queen at your third is working. You're making roaches still. And start your Hydra range. And one of our spectators is lagging.
It's not me.
I apologize for that.
It's okay.
Double Evo chamber, double Evo chamber, double Evo chamber. Both gases in your third. And I want a round of Hydras. I want about 10 Hydras, no more. Well, 10 to 12. Alright, your Overseer sees everything. If you can gunk up that robotics, that's great. You can do that in 5 more energy. Keep spreading creep. Keep making Hydras. Okay, your Overlords are supply blocks. We need Overlords 3 or 4 at a time now. Get that Overseer out of there. You don't want it to die. Or maybe he just doesn't notice it, so just leave it parked. Either way. So once we get that round of Hydras out, we go back to droning, and we're saturating our third. We need both gases in our third, and now we can take a little mid-game poke. I don't want you to overextend. I don't want you to get your army cut in half and lost, but you can take a little poke. You know he has robotics. He's probably got observer, so you can't. No, everything comes together. Everything comes together. Keep injecting. Start your spire. Get your fourth hotkeyed and start droning and get a queen there and start your fifth. No. This burrow is not going to work. He has detection. Just okay. All right. Now you could have fought and killed that army. Just so we know.
Oh really?
Yes. Again, you've shown him your roaches, so he's doing this whole robotics transition. So be sure that you keep poking in with your Overseer. Have you seen? What have you seen? All right, you have seen the. Okay, you see the Robo Bay. Good. So you know, and there's the double Robo. So you know he's going Colossus now. So our Spire. Did we start it when we said to start it a little while ago? Beautiful, beautiful. Oh man, we have so much money. Just make a million roaches and put down a couple hatcheries. Cause all right. And with your Zelnaga Tower, what do we see? All right, now we see you starting to make a little bit of a push. So you need to be ready for this. I don't want you spending too much of this gas right now. Only make roaches, but make them sparingly. Make sure that we have enough Overlords to crank out a bunch of Corruptors. We need to be able to crush this army when we engage it. I don't want your Overlords positioned in such a way that if he pushes, you lose them all. So just get them. You can use your Overlords to make a creep highway to your third, but I don't want them out in front of your natural. Your Spire is done, so you can go ahead and make 10 Corruptors. And then for the rest of your money, I want you to spend on drones and send them to your... Oh no, you already have a lot of drones. You can make a few more drones, but not too many. You need to start +2, +2. You need to start your infestation pit. You need gas at your fourth, and you need a fifth. And you really need a bunch of Corruptors. And you got them coming, which is good.
Not enough gas.
Alright, so the normal Protoss timing is he's going to wait for 4 Colossus and he's going to push. So you need to be ready for that. I really need you to get some drones down to your fourth, and you need to get your fifth started. Make sure that your Corruptors are all on a hotkey and get ready to fight. Now this comes down to positioning. He's going to try to cut your army in half with sentries and eat you up with his very cost-effective forces. I need you to max out. You have so much money. You need to be maxed. Get some Overlords going.
Stressful.
Alright, and he's going to be coming soon, so just keep your eyes on the mini-map and be ready to engage him. Position your army so that you have a good concave when you do fight, and there he comes. You should be able to max out on roaches. You need to get your infestation pit down, start teching towards hive, and be ready to get the greater spire. And here he comes. Your Corruptors have to go in first, start soaking up fire, and start killing the Colossi. But they can't be so far ahead that everything else lags behind until they die. You just need a small lead with the Corruptors and then engage with everything at once. And if you're watching, you see his Colossi are separated from his army briefly. Okay, here you go. You just lost a bunch of roaches. Alright, don't attack into that. Okay, I see what's going on here. Keep cranking out units. And this is the scary time of the game right now when he has just this ball of stuff that is just overwhelmingly hard to stop. Your Corruptors have to do the damage on the Colossi. You just got to keep your eyes on it. If you see his Stalkers just walked away, so go engage him now. Now is the time. Your whole army. Your whole army. Your whole army. Your whole army. Oh my God. Get those roaches up there. Oh, you have him so crushed. And see now we've made one mistake, and I take half the blame for it because I didn't harp on it. But as a Zerg against a Protoss, you never want to fight on a ramp because you get your shit cut in half, and this is what happens. Make sure that you're continuing to macro. Your money's flying up. You've got unspent larva. Keep injecting with your queens. You don't have to retreat. You still have the bigger army. Run him down. He's in full retreat right now. Just kill as much of his stuff as you can as you get back to his base. Now we need a 5th. We need a 6th. We need to be expanding everywhere. We need our hive to be started. We need upgrades going. Oh man, we needed our hive started a while ago. Okay, so he's in full retreat. So you don't want to go engage him where he can defend. So go find an expansion and kill it. I just need you to be macroing, macroing, macroing. Your macro has fallen off badly. Alright, don't get your army pinched. If you get your army in a position where it's going to get pinched, you're going to find that you're going to get... Oh god, this is scary. Your corruptors have to lead. There's some good force fields. Alright, I think it's time for you to just regroup, retreat, get some more corruptors out. Remax, you have 6k, 2k. Really, there's no reason for you to not just be staying maxed right now. Hive still needs to start. You have a probe right by your gold that you need to kill. Finally got your drone transfer happening. Yep.
How do you say it? Oh, yeah.
Always a good idea to have a couple overseers with your army. And what's happened here is your macro has slipped and his macro has not. So I'll go ahead and tell you he's about to remax and and you're not. He's at 191 supply to your 161 with 6k, 3k.
Yeah,
and this is gonna hurt. Yeah. But that wasn't all bad. I mean, you played that really well. You had that game more or less won if you had stayed on top of your macro. So.
Yeah, like I'm not used to having this much shitty bases, to be honest. That's my biggest problem. Like,
well, that's good. That's good. It's good that we're getting you into these late game situations. So. You can try to battle back into this. I don't see any honest way for you to do it. So. So if you feel the need to GG, I will not question it. All right.
Yep. I think I didn't have enough queens either, because I didn't build any queens to expansions or anything.
Yeah, when that happens, sometimes your queens will go on field trips. So it's just really important that you don't let that happen.
Heating.
You personally or your computer? Because that would be bad.
No, just make this.
Okay. Well, good, good. We want you to feel like the heat is on.
It's hard work. All right.
Alright, so the things that we did right that game, your macro through the mid-game was great. You followed the build order perfectly. You did everything right until that first engagement when you just basically stopped making units. Like you crushed his army, you started to run him down, and then we made the one mistake. I said, okay, go find an expansion. And we were a little bit lackadaisical about it, a little bit slow moving around, and he started to get position on you. He re-macroed much better, and then he just beat you because his macro was staying on. And yours wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll give it another go. I'll just fire up this one.
Okay. Well, here we go. Oh. I'm glad that.
Way better. Like,
yeah.
Way better than I was before. Yeah, heaps better.
I mean, just watching that game looked